Hey guys, it's Cherise and welcome back. Today's video is the Pan That Palette update for March. For those of you who are new, I am taking two palettes, both Urban Decay palettes. One is the Naked and one is the Book of Shadows. And I'm trying to just hit pan on all shades except for I think two. But on the whole, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to actually pan the palette, but hit pan in the shades in the two palettes. And every month I'm picking anywhere from, I don't know, 5 to 6, 7 shadows and just solely working on those shadows. And just creating looks, and whatever looks obviously that I really like are the ones that I just keep wearing throughout the month. So I didn't get a chance to, but I will just go through a real quick of the green look that I really been wearing a lot this month, but I will talk about that in a minute as we're going over the shades. But let's just start out with the Naked first. So sorry, I gotta roll up my sleeves. So I will insert a picture of what the palette looked like before, and for March, I got my little note. For March in this palette, I was just working on Toasted and Dark Horse. I did go a little bit into Naked and Buck a little bit, but on the whole, just Toasted and Dark Horse were my main ones that I was focusing on. So that's the before picture, and then this is what it looks like now. So I don't know if, I think that's a better view. So this is Toasted, and this is Dark Horse. No, that's not right. This is Toasted, and this is Dark Horse. Yes. So as you can see, there is a dip in there. I haven't hit pan, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm just working on them. Toasted, I'm using obviously on the lid more, and Dark Horse, I really only been using just to deepen out the outer V, or also just to smudge on the lower lash line. That's really all I've been using those two for. So it's going to take me a little bit to hit pan, but that's okay. I mean, we're only, going into April, so I still have 8 months left. So I'm not really worried about that. But that is what this looks like. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but Buck is getting a little bit deeper. Over here is Buck. I've used that a few times. And this is Naked. I use those two as transition increase shades. So I have been using that a little bit. But like I said, I was just focusing on Toasted and Dark Horse. So that is that for this month. And then for the Book of Shadows, I had 4 colors that I was concentrating on. And those were, let's see if I can get it in here. So I'll show you obviously a picture too before. But I was focusing on Crystal, Hijack, Blue Bus, and Bender. Crystal, I will say, is probably going to be very hard for me to hit pan in. It is densely packed in there. It's going to take me probably a little while to hit pan in that one. I don't know if you can, see that I made a little bit of a dent, but not too much. And this I've been just using as an all-over lid shade. For Hijack, I've only used that, and you think you can see the line mark in there. I've only been using that as like a pop of color for either just to smudge out my upper lash line or my lower lash line. So that's how I've been using that. Blue Bus, I actually have on Blue Bus and Crystal. I have Crystal on my lid. I have Blue Bus, in the outer corner, bringing it in a little bit. I will say Blue Bus blends away very, very easily. It's hard to really get that color on there. I've even tried it wet. Wet obviously works better, but just dry, it does sort of fade away as you blend it in. I had to go in several times, and even still, you can't really tell too much of a difference between Crystal and Blue Bus as you're blending them. Blue Bus just sort of blends into the other shades you have on. So that's how I've been using that. And then Bender, this gorgeous green. I love this green. Hopefully you can see. I am making deeper a dent in there. But Bender, I've used several different ways. I use it as an outer corner to darken up the outer corner a bit. I've used it all over the lid. I've used it underneath my lashes. I will try to post pictures of the looks if I can find them. But yeah. So that is how I used it. And for Bender, the way that I've really been loving it this month is just putting on a primer, you know, over your eyes, whatever primer. I've been using the MAC Painterly. Then I go in with this Zephyr color here. I put that like all over my lid, pretty much all over the bottom part of my lid. Then I go in with Bender over it, but I leave the inner corner, you know, open with the white. And then I go in with Dark Horse for the outer V, and then either Naked or Buck in the crease, and then Virgin on the brow bone highlight. And I really, really do love it. Like I said, I really wanted to do a tutorial on it, but I just didn't get a chance. But hopefully I can find a picture so you can see what it looks like. So yeah, so that is where I'm at right now. So I think pretty good. I did pretty good. Like I said, these, you know, colored shades are going to take a little bit because I really don't put them over my lid like Blue Bust. I don't really put over my lid all the way. And Hijack, I'm not going to probably put over my lid. So that might just take a little bit longer. So going in for April, I'll start with the Naked again. So for the Naked, I'm going to concentrate on 3 shades, and that's going to be Sin, Sidecar, and Dark Horse. So I haven't used Sidecar yet. So I'm going to concentrate on Sin, Sidecar, and Dark Horse. So these are the swatches. Hopefully you can see. So this is Sin, this is Sidecar, and this is Dark Horse. So those are the 3 that I'm going to be focusing on in the Naked palette. And then for the Book of Shadows palette, I'm going to concentrate on Bust, Missionary, and Crystal again. I think Crystal's going to take me a little bit while, like I said, because it's so densely packed, to really make any kind of a dent. So I want to use that one again, Crystal, and then Missionary and Bust. So there are these 3 shades. So this one's Bust, this is Missionary, and this is Crystal. So hopefully you can see. So those are my shades that I'm going to be working with for this month, for April. So we'll see. I mean, I'm still having a ton of fun. I wish I could have made a little bit more progress, like I said, in Crystal. And I wasn't really reaching for it a lot this month. Or Blue Bus. I really was, I used Bender a lot, the green one. I used Bender quite a bit, and Toasted. Those are probably the 2 ones that I really used a lot this month, was Bender and Toasted. So those are the 6 shades for this month. I'll be back at the end of April to show you my progress and the picks that I have for May, right? Yeah, because we're going into April and May. Yes. So that is it. If you guys do these videos, please let me know so I can go ahead and check you out. Or if you're just doing this on your own but are not on social media, let me know what palette you're working from and how you are attacking the Paint That Palette Challenge. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.